Hey guys, this is Saurabh Nahari from Allbot Technologies, and in this video let's do a battery drain and charging test between the Samsung Galaxy M31, Poco X2, Realme X2, Redmi Note 8 Pro and Redmi K20. Now all these phones are priced between 15 to 20,000 rupees, so it will be interesting to see which one has the best battery life and charging speeds. Before we move ahead, please do give this video a like because these type of videos they take 10 to 15 hours to just shoot. So if you appreciate my efforts, then please do give this video a like. And also if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, then make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking that red subscribe button and also hit that bell icon. If you are interested in buying any of the phones, then as always, all the links will be there in the description box. Here are the specs of all the phones, and definitely Samsung M31 has the biggest battery, but it will be interesting to see how much longer it will last compared to other phones and also how much time it will take to charge from 0 to 100%. So make sure you watch the video till the very end. Now before we start the video, all phones were on same Wi-Fi network, all phones were 100% charged, screens of all the phones were adjusted to the same brightness level to be fair. There was no data or apps apart from what I am using for the test, and no apps were running in the background. With that said, let's start with AnTuTu benchmarks. After about 10 minutes, M31 has the lowest score of all, whereas Redmi Note 8 Pro has the highest score. Anyways, I will repeat it 2 more times and then we will check the battery drop. 31 minutes later, the scores are here and it's time to close the AnTuTu application and check the battery drop. So the battery is at 97% on the Samsung Galaxy M31, 93% on the Poco X2, 92% on the Realme X2, 91% on both Redmi Note 8 Pro and Redmi K20. Now it's time to switch to Geekbench 5. So here are the benchmark scores, and this time Poco X2 is leading and on the last position is the Samsung Galaxy M31. I will again repeat this test 2 more times and then we will check the battery drop. At 52 minutes, the scores are here and it's time to close this application and switch to PUBG, which is liked by a lot of people. But before that, here is the current battery level on all the phones. Samsung Galaxy M31 with 94% battery left, Poco X2 with 89%, Realme X2 with 88%, Redmi Note 8 Pro and K20 both at 87%. Let's run PUBG for 2 hours now. Now note that graphic settings and volume levels was kept at same level on all the phones. After 2 hours of PUBG, it's time to check how much battery has dropped. Battery on the M31 is still at 71%, Poco X2 at 60%, Realme X2 and Redmi Note 8 Pro at 56%, and lastly Redmi K20 at 53%. Time to play YouTube videos for 2 hours straight now. We are 5 hours into the test and the battery after 2 hours of YouTube video playback has dropped further to 56% on Samsung Galaxy M31, 44% on the Poco X2, 36% on Realme X2, 39% on Redmi Note 8 Pro, and lastly 35% on Redmi K20. Now it's time for 1 hour of 1080p video shootout with front-facing cameras. After 1 hour of recording with front-facing camera, the total time is now 6 hours and battery on M31 is at 46%, Poco X2 at 29%, Realme X2 at 20%, Redmi Note 8 Pro at 26% and lastly Redmi K20 at 17%. Time for Instagram now, which is one of the most used social media application these days. 7 hours later, M31 is still on the top with 38% battery left. Poco X2 has 19% battery left, Realme X2 has 10%, Redmi Note 8 Pro has 17% and lastly Redmi K20 has got 6% battery left. Now it's time to run Asphalt 8 at same graphic settings on all the phones. At 7 hours and 20 minutes, Redmi K20 was the first one to give up. Next on the list was Realme X2 at 7 hours and 48 minutes, which is decent. At 8 hours, I decided to switch back to PUBG because M31 had a lot of battery left. At 8 hours and 8 minutes, Redmi Note 8 Pro gave up, and soon after that, at 8 hours and 25 minutes, even Poco X2 was fully drained. After playing couple of TDM matches and classic games, finally Samsung Galaxy M31 also gave up at 10 hours and 18 minutes, which is approx 2 hours more than the Poco X2. So overall, in terms of battery drain test, Samsung Galaxy M31 is the clear winner. Now it's time to do the charging test between all these phones. Note that for charging test, I will use inbox chargers and cables of all the phones. 15 minutes later, M31 was 11%, Poco X2 at 27%, Realme X2 at 35%, Redmi Note 8 Pro at 16% and Redmi K20 at 25%. 30 minutes later, M31 was at 22%, Poco X2 at 52%, Realme X2 at 66%, Redmi Note 8 Pro at 34% and Redmi K20 at 44%. At 1 hour, M31 was at 41%, Poco X2 at 93%, Realme X2 at 94%, Redmi Note 8 Pro at 69% and Redmi K20 at 73%. Finally, Poco X2 was the first one to finish the charging test at 1 hour and 13 minutes, followed by Realme X2 at 1 hour and 16 minutes. Just 3 minutes of difference. 36 minutes later, Redmi K20 was fully charged, and soon after that, even Redmi Note 8 Pro was fully charged at 2 hours and 2 minutes. Samsung Galaxy M31 took 2 hours and 35 minutes to fully charge from 0 to 100%. So overall, Samsung Galaxy M31 is the best when it comes to battery life, whereas Poco X2 is the best when it comes to charging speeds. That said, what will be your pick and why? Let me know that in the comment section. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you appreciate my efforts and hard work that I have put into this video. So make sure you do that, and make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more tech updates. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. This is Saurabh Nahar. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.